In this video, we are going to be looking at how bad the real estate market is in Hamilton. And especially if you're thinking of selling your house in Hamilton, there are 6 stats that you need to be aware of what's going on in the market right now that show how bad the real estate market really is before you sign anything, because sometimes it makes sense not to sell. And as always, if you have any questions about the real estate market, you can call or text me here. So where are home sales actually happening in Hamilton? Here are the top 5 markets for Hamilton so far this year from January to July. Hamilton Mountain is responsible for about 34%, so that's the biggest market right now. And then number 2 is Stony Creek, and number 5 right now we're sitting at 12% for Ancaster. Right now in the middle of July, we're sitting at about $886,000. That's the average price for a detached house in Hamilton as a whole. And that is down from $922,000 just last month. Now here are the 6 reasons why home sellers are a little bit concerned because their house might not sell at all if they put it up for sale. The first reason is sales are down 25% when you compare it to last year. That is a huge drop, and new listings are also up. So not only sales are down, but competition has increased when you compare it to last year. New listings are up 7%, sales are down 25%. And then you look at inventory, so that's active listings, what is sitting around at the end of the month. So a lot of homes are not selling, 55% jump compared to last year. And this is the biggest one I think people need to be concerned about, months of supply. I'm going to go in more detail, like community by community, how much months of supply each community has. But right now, a month of supply has more than doubled when you compare it to last year. This is another reason I think home sellers should be concerned. Cancel listings. The reason listings get canceled is 1 or 2 reasons. One is the sellers are just not happy with the market and they take it off the market, or their plans changed. And the second reason is that, okay, we tried one price, didn't sell, so they end up canceling the listing and then relisting it at a lower price to try to get more attention. So we had 1,696 listings get canceled from January to July of 2023. And right now we are sitting at 2,337 listings canceled from January to July of 2024. That is a jump of 38% when you compare it to last year. So, like I said, another reason to be concerned when you're thinking of putting your house up for sale. And now we are going to go by community and see which communities are actually doing okay, which ones are not. I think the only one doing relatively okay is Hamilton Mountain, because sales are relatively okay when you compare it to the rest of Hamilton. Right now we're sitting at 136 homes sold in Hamilton Mountain, and new listings are at 273. So by no means is Hamilton Mountain like a seller's market, but compared to some of the other markets, doing okay. Because this gap right here, if it was a seller's market, this gap would not be as big as this one we're seeing here. So I think right now Hamilton Mountain, maybe Stony Creek, doing okay. I think you can see here the rest of the markets are struggling. Ancaster, we only had 39 sales. Waterdown, we had about 25 sales. So not a good time. As I mentioned before, Hamilton Mountain doing okay. They're up 1% compared to last year. Prices are also actually up 1% compared to last year. And right now, months of inventory is at 2.6 months. That is not bad when you compare to what's happening in other neighborhoods. Look at Ancaster. Sales are down 8%. Prices are up 10%. These are average prices. But look at months of inventory, 4.8 months. So if nothing else comes up for sale, it'll take 4.8 months for everything to clear out in Ancaster. Look at this one though. Hamilton Center, almost 7 months of inventory, 6.9 months of inventory, sitting at sales to new listing ratio 42%. For a balanced market, you want to be anywhere from 40% to 60%. Anything below 40, you are in a buyer's market. So right now we are sitting dangerously close to a buyer's market in Stony Creek and Hamilton Center. Ancaster and Waterdown already in a buyer's market, like Waterdown deep in a buyer's market at 31%. Like I said before, of all the markets in Hamilton, Hamilton Mountain doing relatively okay. They are in a balanced market. And average prices, if you want to see which communities are doing okay, which ones are struggling, average prices are in red and median prices are in blue. So the most expensive market right now in Hamilton is Flamborough. We are sitting at $1.36 million, and pretty much the same thing for a median price. And next in line, the second prices market in Hamilton is Ancaster. We're sitting at $1.29 million, and a median price for that is 1.16. And Hamilton Mountain, we're sitting at average price of $774,000 and median price of $736,000. And Waterdown, I know a lot of people wanted to move to Waterdown a couple of years ago, right? That was the hot market because it's very close to Burlington. And right now, average price has dipped below $1 million. So we're sitting at $968,000. So these are the most expensive markets. And the reasons, like I said before, why home sellers are concerned is this percentage here. We are dangerously close to a buyer's market, and this number is going up every single month. Cancellations are going up. Months of supply has doubled. Inventory has gone up by 55%. Sales are down 25%. Like I said, there is a lot of bad news right now if you're thinking of selling your house in Hamilton, but I think it's better to know ahead of time, what you're getting into, because the last thing you want is like, oh yeah, it's not that bad, and before you know it, you sign the contract, you're locked in for 5-6 months, and you can't get out of the contract. If you want to get out of the contract, they want $2,000-$3,000, so on and so on. So I think it's better to know the hard reality of how bad the real estate market is before you get into anything, because sometimes maybe it makes sense not to sell. Like I said, if you guys are still wanting to sell or buy, you can call or text me at this number. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.